gift needs giving, and I know just the one.
It's my cat in my lap. Yento's here.
Oh, Yento's here. Hey there, everybody.
We tried to make him say hello, but he was not.
He's purring. He's happy.
He's a happy boy because he's in Mummy's lap because Mummy's here.
Progenitors, you're talking to the microphone again.
I love it when you talk to the microphone.
Oh, he loves it. He just loves listening to us talk. And today, we're sure gonna do a lot of talking.
Fuck.
Hey there, everybody! We're Dango Duo. We do anime content and Let's Play stuffs every single day.
Where you going, babe?
You may be noticing You may have noticed a change of cadence to the way that I'm talking today. I'm rather controlled and tempered because we have a long video ahead of us.
Where are you going?
Well, I was trying to get to the part where I explain things, but there's a cat walking over me.
Well, you meowed, so you put in your time at the
Yeah,
office
you know
today.
what? He meowed once. That's it. He's getting his paycheck, as always.
Mm-hmm.
Hey there. We do anime reactions on Let's Play content.
His paycheck is treats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah! And laundered money.
It's fine.
Rubles. Hey there.
And we do Let's Play stuff. Anyway.
Our anime reactions usually involve us giving you a summary of the episodes we watch, the things we liked, the things we didn't like, spoilerless, of course, and rather brief, because then we jump into the spoiler zone where we just talk about it in great lengths. Today we're reacting, for better or worse, to episodes 2 and 3 of Darling in the Franxx.
More like Darling in the Fuck This.
So one of our longtime viewers, commenters, and patron,
and friend,
Arisos, requested that we gave Darling in the Franxx at least one more episode.
So we gave it 2.
So we gave it 2. And also, I remember the phrasing with Arisos was that he wanted us to watch it so we would know what the show is really about. And
Don't worry, we got it.
Oh, we got it real good. And it's funny, I was concerned when he posted that because I was afraid he liked the anime. But considering his reaction on Twitter,
yeah, I think we're safe.
I think he wanted us to make this video.
Yeah.
And here we are.
This one's for you, Erzos.
In case you missed
Fuck you, buddy.
I played Monster Hunter with him.
That's fine.
He's fine. Yeah, he's a fine chap, that one.
God.
He don't sound like that. Them Northerners don't sound like that, mate.
Northerners don't sound like whatever.
So, in case you missed our first reaction to Darling in the Franxx, this show sucks. It actually doesn't suck. It actually doesn't suck.
It's really, really not for us.
It's really
not for us. It was definitely not made for us.
It's definitely not for us. We are hyper aware to particular things in fiction, and this show, we're clearly not the target audience for this.
No.
One, because we're not straight. That right there immediately, like, kind of,
you're gone.
Boom, we're out of here. But you know what? We're gonna touch on that one step at a time.
Yep.
In case you don't know, Darling in the Franxx is a mecha anime by Trigger
in collaboration with some other
A1
studio.
Pictures. A1 Pictures.
They make like everything. A1 Pictures.
It appears to be a post-apocalyptic world where kids are put into robots because
parasites are put into. They're specifically bred to be put into robots to save the world.
Yep. Put that baby in the mech. It's the only way.
It's the only way, apparently.
It's the only way.
Why is it? What is it with post-apocalyptic mechas that put kids in mechs?
Well, I think it's because it's easier as a point of focus to have a child because of younger, more naive.
Also, if you lose them, you only have to wait another like 16 years.
I really feel that immediately is a flawed idea because it's the sentiment that like it's harder to relate to someone who is older,
which is not.
Which is not true, but you know what? It's fine. There's actually, fun fact,
maybe for, like, kids, because kids don't really understand, like...
Although this is not a show for kids.
No. I mean teenagers.
Yeah. Here we go. We're already talking about mechs in media. I think mecha as a genre has gone in so many places that, you know, it is fair to experiment with things. Yeah. Such as the way that this anime experiments with the justification for the mech itself, and the way it is piloted. I am controlling my temper right now as we speak.
Justification should be in quotes.
Justification should be in quotes. Another way of saying it would be finding a sexy way to do it.
And then to do it.
And then to do it. Hey-o!
Hey-o.
Expect a lot of jokes like that.
Listen, let's just go.
It's really easy. Oh, so this episode's Darling in the Franxx. Whatever.
The first episode, episode 2. What the fuck happened? We learned how the mechs are actually piloted.
Yeah. Which I'm really happy that, like, Eros is like. Ironically, by episode 2, like, this review was ready to go, but episode 3 gave us some more fodder, which is good.
Yeah. And then, episode 3, they go on their first mission.
First action mission, yeah.
And how that goes.
Yeah, and how that goes. So, Kitty, what did you enjoy the most about episodes 2 and 3? Oh, by the way, the episode 2 is titled "What It Means to Connect," and that really is the best way to describe.
And episode 3
is titled "Fighting Puppet." That has nothing to do with the episode.
It actually doesn't.
It has like 20 seconds to do with that episode. But hey, you know what? It's fine.
What did I like? The animation's nice.
It looks good, huh?
It does look good, and they really don't cut many corners with the animation. Like, there's this one scene in, I think, episode 3, where Jorito and Hiro are looking over the city below, and, like, she goes out onto a platform, and then she just does a bunch of flips and shit to get back, and it's really zoomed out, but you can actually see each frame of the animation, so they didn't, even though it's, like, zoomed out and not super detailed, they still didn't cut the corner of, like, it's fine, we can just, like, skip a frame or two here. Like, they actually went full fluidly with it, which I do appreciate. And the animation looks good in general. Like, the mechs look fun for fighting, and, like, they do a really good job of animating the emotions and, like, the characters and stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It looked good.
This anime certainly looks good. The thing that I enjoy the most about these 2 episodes is that we get to see the actual opening.
And the ending.
Yeah, and the ending. The ending is weird, and I don't get it, but I think, as Kitty said...
It's just a sell merch.
It's just girls being pretty.
It's just girls in modern-day Tokyo being cute.
That's fair. How does it relate to the lore? Don't think about it.
It doesn't, I'm sure.
A skill that I've learned from once caring about Overwatch. It's fine.
Don't think about it.
Hey-o! I like the opening. I've actually had the song forever. That song came out, ironically, before the anime came out, which is, like, the best thing. I always respect that.
That's fair.
No,
the song's really good.
And the animation in the opening is good.
It's really fun because it introduces all the characters and the mechs.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. And it has their names and stuff. Yeah. And I appreciate that. My only caveat about the opening, and it's fantastic because I wish we had gotten live footage of me reacting to it, because I'm like, oh, this is nice. At least Zero-2's not naked for most of it.
Is naked at the beginning, and then they have to focus on the other characters. Yeah. And then the very last shot after you say that.
I say that, and then my stanth triggers and changes reality to make it meant to whatever I just said and make it ironic. There she is, naked on the screen.
And there she comes.
Yeah, because that's all she is. Oh, I wonder if I'm establishing the next point we're gonna talk about. Hey, Kitty, what did you dislike the most about episodes 2 and 3 of Darling in the Franxx?
Woo! This is our main subject for the day, so I won't talk too much, but literal objectification of the girls. Yeah. Quite literal.
This couldn't be.
It couldn't be more objectified.
This couldn't be any more literal if the guys actually had to sit on them.
Yeah.
To pilot the mechs.
Yeah. Which is almost what happened.
We're not gonna talk much about it, but there's images on the screen.
We'll talk a lot about it.
I meant now.
Yeah.
I meant now.
In the spoiler zone, we'll go into great detail about how literally objectified these girls are.
So we're gonna leave it at here. I'm gonna add on to this. That is also the thing I dislike the most. There's one very particular screenshot I have ready for you that broke me and made me dislike this anime a lot. But until we get there, the other thing I disliked is that the girls in this, and even our main character really
even our main girl,
they have no agency.
No.
They have no agency whatsoever. It's almost as though they have nothing going on and just exist there for the sake of our main character. And even then, like, even our main male character has, like, no agency outside of, like, I want to pilot mechs. Why? Because that's your purpose, and that's it.
That's what you were
It's what you're
to do,
meant
literally.
to do. Do you have any dreams, any hopes, anything you care about? No.
They kind of go into that, where he's like, I want to escape, but it's so weak that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. How fortunate of him to have a manic pixie dream girl to get him out of there, who seemingly for no reason seems to like him. Question mark.
I guess the sex was really good.
Yeah, I guess the sex was really good. I guess.
Even though she was already coming on to him before that.
Yeah,
Listen.
Man, isn't it hot when the girl that's really hot and special and cool likes you and makes all the moves? Mm-hmm. Man, isn't that a great fantasy?
Oh, we can get rid of this tick.
Oh yeah, there's a sticky note on my. Yeah. The sticky note read "Hate Darling in the Franxx."
Too late.
Yeah. So Hey Kitty has a recommendation change for this anime.
Yes.
Oh really?
It got worse.
If you like mechs and you happen to be a boy and you happen to not think very much about the objectification of women, you can watch this and not hate it.
If you like can turn off your brain and just want to see mechs fighting and sexy girls as mechs, then you're good.
You're probably not watching this channel, though.
Yeah. Will I still buy the 02 Nendroid? We'll see.
We'll see. I mean, her design is good.
Her design is really good. Depends on how she's painted. Let's be real.
Wouldn't it be great if they had just treated her well in this story? I mean, we're going to talk about a lot about Killough in the next segment.
We are, because guess what? Kill's the better darling in the
Killough did this so good. You can have sexual elements in your story. Mm-hmm. It's how you play them. We're going to talk about Bayonetta again. Yeah. And how you can have a character about sex. This story is about sex.
It is about sex. Spoilers.
But and someone's been like, no, it's not. You? I know your name. I'm like,
you're back
stop
again.
Stop typing that comment. Stop typing that comment. We're gonna
talk about sex.
We're gonna talk about it. Welcome back to Dango Duo After Dark. Today we're gonna talk about sex.
And Darling in the Franxx.
I just had sex. Woo! And it felt so
like
good.
Battling in a mech.
Hey there, we're Dango Duo. If you like Darling in the Franxx, or at least you're not willing to criticize it for the clear faults that it has, you've already tuned off, in which case I don't gotta tell you.
You should go.
If
you're still here, you should probably go, because we're gonna rip this shit apart.
We're gonna make you realize things you probably didn't notice because of the deeply ingrained misogyny that appears in our world, and it's fine.
In our culture.
Part of growing up is acknowledging these things and learn to point them out and act against them. But you know what? For now, we're Dango Duo, and we're gonna jump into spoilers on the count of 3,
2,
1.
This is just sex.
It really is just sex. Now, someone out there may be saying, whoa, Kitty and Max.
You can have sex in Japan.
You can't have sex in Japanese.
And to that I say, you're not wrong.
We could try.
We can try. I mean, what are those hentais do?
What are the other things that they say? Oh, that's
I don't think you should be saying that in sex. If you're saying that in sex, I think there's something wrong.
Unless it's consensual, and that's part of the roleplay.
Roleplay. Anyway.
So, you may be wondering...
Yeah, go.
You want to take this, or should I start?
I was just gonna go on the point of this anime is just about sex, but
someone out there's gonna be like, whoa, what are you talking about? This anime can't be an allegory for sex. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And to that, I will tell you something. We are writers, and we're hyper aware to things, and we can notice things. And also, this anime is super straightforward. It's almost ridiculous.
It's a little.
First off, we have the imagery. The imagery of the inside of the mech, and we'll talk about the objectification of female characters in a second. But we have the very terminology that regards how the mech works. There are 2 parts to piloting a mech. There is the
pistol.
Which are the girls, by the way.
And the stamen.
Which are the boys that go into the mech. You may be wondering, wow, those are really cool sci-fi terms. I wonder if they mean anything. They're flower terms.
They're flower parts. The pistil is the ovary, and the stamen is the penis.
Yeah.
They're flowers.
But plants have reproductive functions just like we do, and they have organs that kind of function in a similar way. So, they named the boys after the penises, and the girls after the vagoos.
Gee, I wonder...
I literally made a whole vlog on my other channel talking about just being straightforward and being well, you're in hell, so we're gonna name everything about things that are in hell, and it feels one note, not to be confused with One Piece.
No, literally, my subject of the day says they're playing it too straight, pun intended.
Yeah, it's welcome back to heteronormality, the anime.
Heterosexual sex, the anime.
You need a boy and a girl to make things happen.
You can't have a girl and a girl.
Whoa, slow down.
A boy and a boy.
That's not natural. The Bible says it's Shinji and Asuka, not Shinji and...
Kaoru.
Kaoru. Is that... Should we make... No. The subtitle for this is...
Literal objectification of women.
Of women, yeah.
Yeah.
So... It's very straightforward, and the thing that pains me is that there is no mystery to the subtext here.
No.
The subtext and the context are the same. It's sex. There's, and I know that whoever translated this was having a lot of fun twisting things, or maybe just directly translating the dialogue to make it about sex. When people are in the the cockpit, they're talking about hope. Yes, come to me.
This feels
it's
good.
okay. I'm gonna ease. We're gonna take it slow. And they're just things that if you change.
Why are you making weird noises?
If you just change if you just take off their clothes, they're having sex.
Yeah.
And we're not saying you can't tell a story about that.
No.
The issue with this is that it's so straightforward, it's so one-to-one, that
there's
nothing else.
There's no surprise to it. There's no like, oh, this is really about sex. No, it's just about sex.
All it took, like this here, and I want to just say it, this is beginner's writing. This here, the fact that all I needed to do was just open up Google and be like, what the hell does this statement mean? Oh,
it's just the flower penis.
No, it's just the flower penis. Also, you may be wondering, what do the mechs mean? They're types of flowers or types of plants. Also, in case you're wondering, what's the name of 02's mech? It's the bird of paradise, because she's about birds. Because the main character cares about birds. It's so straightforward, it bores me to death, because all you need to do is Google to know what the plot twist is. It's like naming the character who's gonna betray people, Kine.
Yep.
It's Writers 101. It's thinking that you're being clever, but you're not being clever. There's nothing here. It's references. It pains me because this anime has interesting visuals, an interesting aesthetic, and
the world is interesting.
And the
I
world
know
is
more.
interesting, but you just know you're here because it's sex.
Yeah.
And you can't have sex.
No.
So you're gonna have it through this.
And I feel like I haven't watched all of Gurren Lagann, but I think Gurren Lagann did this better.
Yeah.
Because it's like a post-apocalyptic world as well, as far as I know. I've only watched not even halfway through, so don't at me. I don't know.
Don't at me. I'm just a noob. And listen, I'm gonna say some controversial things right now. Okay. I haven't been. Okay. I mean, I have been more disappointed, but this here reminds me of handshakers in all the wrong ways, because there's so much talent in this. There's craftsmanship to the animation, the performances,
there's character designs,
and
the mech designs,
and the mech designs. There's people who showed up and did their work, and whatever,
put in more than was needed.
Yeah, and whatever boardroom of men thought, nope, and then when the girls put on their suits, handles come out of their hips.
Yep. And their
Jesus fucking Christ.
And their butt is the control.
And their heads is the UI.
Yep.
Pilot that pussy.
You're not wrong. And
Jesus Christ.
We could go through all of the ways in which these girls are objectified.
Oh man. Does it make me an asshole if I say, if you don't find that disturbing, you're the problem?
It is. If you don't see the problem with it immediately, then
did we just talk about that? The objectification of female characters.
The literal objectification.
Now, someone else gonna be like, "Whoa, you guys are just taking things without context. Let's go step by fucking step, okay? So, to pilot this goddamn mech, you need 2 people.
You need a boy and a girl,
or a set of ovaries and a penis, and they both put on their skin-tight mech uniforms, as we've all known forever.
Yep.
And the boys wear this kind of like carbon fiber dark gray, and the girls wear white. And you may be thinking that's to differentiate them, yin and yang, 2 halves of the same thing.
That would be
clever. But when you go into the cockpits of all the mechs
are the same color as
white,
the girls'
like
uniforms.
The girls. So when the girls get on all fours, because they get on all fours
to pilot the mech,
and handles come out of their hips, and their head thing becomes the UI, the HUD, the heads-up display, literally a heads-up display, and the whole thing, the girls fade into the background because they become the thing the boys are piloting.
They literally become the mechs because they are the ones that feel the pain of the mechs if they get hurt. They are the ones that are talking as the mechs. Like, you see little portraits come up of when the characters talk. When the girls talk, it's the mech. When the boys talk, it's the boys. They literally become the mech that boys pilot. The boys pilot. Yeah. And that is their job.
And that's
to
what
be
they do.
A mech.
Yep. Why do they have to be on all fours?
Because it's hot that her ass is in your face. That's it. It doesn't matter otherwise. You could have 2 people sitting or standing.
Yep.
Why don't you do it Pacific Rim style where they're both just standing there?
Yeah, no, but Kitty. But then that way it's no longer sexy, and it's no longer just an allegory for sex.
But even in Pacific Rim, like, oh my god, like, now that I've actually seen Pacific Rim...
I'm really happy you watched it before we dove
before
into
we
all
kept
this.
going. Because, like, they do the same thing. Their minds connect
Yeah.
to move the mech. And even in Pacific Rim, that's, like, it's considered a very intimate thing.
Yeah.
And in this, it is also considered an intimate thing, but it's not like you're, like, she's on all fours and she is the mech while the boy is just the pilot of the mech.
It's not like the younger brother was mounting his older brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, also, and one of the things is that, like, when the girl is the one who... Also, why do you keep making mechs with sensory feedback?
Yeah, why the fuck does the girl feel pain when the mech gets hurt, but the boy does not?
It's because it's her first time, Kitty.
It wasn't even her first time. It was like the third time.
Also, it shouldn't hurt your first... No, it's just...
If you do it right, it
you're
shouldn't
supposed
hurt.
to take it slow! Welcome back to Sex Ed 101 with Dango Duo.
Listen.
Don't just stick it in.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That hurts.
Jesus Christ. So, where were we? So, there's one immediate fault in this, and someone out there, stop typing that comment. We'll get to you in a second,
That's
okay?
fine.
But, like, the girls feeling pain immediately takes story elements away from the boys because there's less stakes on the boys.
Yeah, it's all on the girls.
And also, in Pacific Rim, which I think told the story of two people connecting to pilot a meg way more effectively,
Yeah.
come at me. Like, it goes both ways, and you need both halves, and when, spoilers for the first 10 minutes of the movie, like the brother dies,
Yeah.
it leaves the remaining brother is scarred for life.
In physical and emotional pain.
And emotional pain. Because literally half
Because
of you
while
was
you were-
torn away.
While they were connected by the mind, he was ripped out of there.
And he felt his brother's fear and his
his-
pain as he was dying.
Yeah, because they were still connected.
And that's really cool when you actually follow through on the themes. But here,
there is no if and what
No.
happens if one of them dies. Oh, don't worry, the girl feels all the pain.
yeah. Also, didn't you love where, like, it shows, like, that their minds are connecting? It just looks like a tunnel you're going down, like a vagina.
Yeah,
Man,
it's good shit.
it's such one note. It's the sex.
Yeah.
Also, can I talk about the screenshot that fucking murdered me?
Yes.
Like, at one point in episode 2,
All the other pairs are going out on a
are
little
practicing.
mission. Yeah.
A gun comes out of the screen and shoots me in the fucking face because our protagonist Hito is
Piloting a
training buddy, and when you see him piloting, you see the handles and you go, okay, so those handles are part of the general configuration, and then the show wants to stop, load a fresh bullet,
shoot us again.
and show me an ass, a metal ass on the mech, because apparently you gotta have booty.
an ass
You gotta
to
have booty to
pilot a
pilot the
mech.
fucking mech. Someone out there's gonna be like, oh, that's consistent in its stupidity.
Yeah.
And that I don't think
That's not something to applaud for. That's something to be like, are you shitting me right now? Even the non-co-piloted mechs have asses. What, are you gonna fuck the mech?
It actually, like time and time again, like okay, can you even argue with this? Objectification of women, where you have an object shaped after a woman's lower body required to pilot the mech.
By the way, the definition of objectifying, or to objectify, it's a verb. 2 meanings: degrade to the status of a mere object, or express something abstract in a concrete form.
The first definition applies the most to
Yeah.
this. To degrade something to the status of a mere object.
Yeah, like when shitty car advertisements are just like a woman's body as a car or whatever.
Yeah. Or the woman on the car, because if you get the car, you also get the girl.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. Or
See,
same with beer commercials.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And listen, someone out there's gonna be like, yo, guys, it's just harmless fun.
Fuck off.
Uh,
Objectifying women
yeah.
is not harmless fun.
Yeah.
And if you can't see
yeah.
these women being literally objectified, then I don't know how to be more clear to you.
Yeah.
That these women are literally the mechs, and there is no other purpose for these girls than to be the mechs.
Oh.
And you could say, oh, but the boys are being objectified too. They only exist to pilot the mech. Yeah, but they're not the mech. There's a difference between the two.
And also, like, even in the process, like the girls are on all fours, and the boys are just
ass up.
Yeah, and the boys are just sitting on a chair.
Yeah, or I think they're standing.
No,
they're like leaning
sitting,
back a little
no, they're
bit.
sitting on like a weird ass chair thing.
I don't know.
And it doesn't feel like it goes both ways.
It doesn't.
And also, like, please remind me to bring up that it doesn't feel like it's going both ways. But the issue, again, is that I'm not saying you can't tell a story about
sex. About heterosexual sex.
Or also a story in which women are being objectified. Mm-hmm. The issue here that this story is not about pointing out how wrong this is or how bad it is.
No.
It's here for the gratuitous thing of showing you a thing that looks like sex but is not sex, and we can get away with it on TV. Mm-hmm. It's sex.
We need this
it
to
looks
air,
like sex,
but it's not sex.
We can't show it to you.
Because I would give this anime full credit if to pilot a mech you just had to have sex. I would give this anime a lot more credit
if
it was just sex, but it's an allegory for sex that's not even really an allegory. It's just like, haha, teehee, this is sex, but we can't actually show sex.
It feels very much like someone is looking at the camera with their, like, covering their mouths, going, "Ooh, you're not allowed to look at this. Oh,
we're only showing you what we can."
Oh, she's on all fours because that's
Ass
where
up.
women belong.
Yeah.
So, an anime that did this both ways, and that was more effective, was Killough.
Also by Trigger.
It was an anime in which sometimes girls were naked.
The two main girls mostly, and occasionally Mako, and then by the end of the season, most of the girls were naked. But it was like the very
but that was part of the bit with fucking nudist to beach.
So that doesn't even, like, they were all naked.
But see, everyone was naked.
Yeah,
the boys were naked too.
And I understand why people did not like Kill at first, because it was only Ryuko that was being sexualized at the beginning.
It was front loaded.
Yeah, it was very front-loaded. Until then later you see, oh, this is just how this world works.
Yeah.
Like, later Satsuki gets a suit that's, like, super naked-y. Mako, like, is constantly, like, her boobs are hanging out later. And then the boys are, like, stripped down to nothing and they're embarrassed about it.
Now that I remember, like, the very first episode has Ryoko fighting the boxing club head, and when he's defeated, all his clothes fly off.
Yeah,
and that is a theme that retains through the entirety of it.
Because the story is about clothing.
It's about clothing, and the thing is this: it goes both ways, and even more importantly than that, our main character, who happened to be the girl, the subject of this sexualization, had agency and took this story as her own and pushed it forward, but by herself.
Yeah,
and it's almost way more interesting and curious when the subject of the sexualization has the chance to comment on it.
Yeah,
bring it up.
Embarrassed by it.
We acknowledge it in the story.
Yeah, she's embarrassed by it, but she learns to deal with it because that's not the main point. It's like her objective is to get revenge for her dad. Yeah. And so if this suit is embarrassing but gives her the power to do that, she's gonna deal.
And there's also this, like, edge of, like, just, you know, like, her being proud of her body.
Yeah.
And not minding it.
Not embarrassed that she's, like, because, like, yes, in the first couple episodes it's a little stupid where all the boys are like, she's naked. Yeah. And, like, even Mako's family is like, ooh, and then but then it, like, they get tired of it.
Yeah. But I do like, I get that, but I also appreciated, like, they actually acknowledged the fan service that doesn't get acknowledged anywhere else.
That's true.
They actually went and pointed, yo, you're naked. That's weird.
Fuck? Aren't you supposed to be wearing clothes?
Aren't you supposed to be wearing clothes? And I like, it felt so level-headed that I really appreciated it. And also, when the boys come up, the boys also get fully naked, and then we have the main... Is it Goro?
I think his name is Goro.
Yeah. Like he's all about bondage.
Yeah, that's his thing.
And that's the sexualized thing with him.
Yeah.
And that's cool, and that's fine, because it went both ways.
It wasn't just the girls that were sexualized, and the main teacher guy is, like, constantly taking off his shirt and shit.
Which actually works as establishing nudist to beach later on.
Exactly.
So like and his fucking glowing ass nipples, like
yeah.
It was over the top, and it made sense all the way through. Like, I think Darling in the Franxx would work if it fully committed to it.
If it just went, like, balls to the wall with it.
You're saying if it was like fucking like the anime we were watching with the bears, where like when they get into the mix, they're literally naked, rubbing up against each other.
Yeah.
And then the mech, like their eyes light up and it's like, yeah, we're in now. We're connected.
Yeah.
If it committed to that,
I would give it way more credit.
Yeah, because it actually commits as opposed to being like, see. We named the girl pilots after the ovaries of the flower.
What was the other anime we were gonna compare this to? I totally forget.
Handshakers, mostly because it's
Kill and there was something else.
The only thing I want to bring up is that Handshakers was a terrible anime from last year. I think it was last year.
Winter?
It was definitely last year.
It was last year, so it must have been winter.
And the problem with that is that it had endless budget and talented people working in it, and the immediate lack of what I meant to say is that budget, but an absolute lack of talent, of actually trying to tell anything meaningful. And Trigger here has walked so close to that, because the designs are good.
Yeah.
And
everything visually, pretty much, is good.
And there are some good character things, because I feel like we have to stop and address the fact that 02 is such a manic
pixie dream girl.
She's perfect, and she's special, and she's different.
And she's got the hots for our main hero. But don't worry, another girl has the hots for him too.
Oh, and she's kind of like his sister.
By the way, I also called how she was named an episode early, so get wrecked.
She's called Ichigo because her name
number
is
15.
Ichi1 Go 5.
Yeah.
And that was clever. Clever that you got it, not particularly, because the anime actually, instead of just saving it just tells you.
It tells you the next episode, and I'm like, whatever.
Oh, Hiro, you're so good at just literally saying numbers.
And you're good at naming things.
Oh, why don't you name me next, Hiro?
Why'd you name yourself Hiro? Oh, gee, I wonder why.
Fuck. See, isn't it great when, like, the one thing that we thought was cool falls apart the instant we start analyzing it?
Yeah.
So, an absolute, like, you can tell an absolute lack... Okay.
A lack of creativity.
Because also, let's be real here, okay? Like, oh fuck, I'm so angry. 02 angers me because she's so perfect, and I hate the fact that she's just here as an object. And isn't it great when the girls you have hots for makes the first move,
likes you back,
and likes you so good for seemingly no good
even
reason.
though you're like a total loser,
like an actual loser.
Like one of my notes from episode 3 is this shitty kid was won once, so I believe in him.
He passed out in my cockpit once, I guess.
And he did good, I guess.
I guess he's my dadding.
Dadding.
Let's
also talk about, while we're on the subject of ranting about this stupid... There goes my pen, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine, I don't actually need to write anything. I just wanted to play with my pen to have something to do.
There's more pens over there.
Oh. There we go.
That's a good pen.
That's a good one. That's my favorite. Let's talk about the two characters whose character moments came completely the fuck out of nowhere.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's also talk about the other... Let's just talk about all the boys for a second. Because the girls don't matter.
So first,
the girls don't matter. Don't worry about it.
The girls actually... one of the girls matters so... No, two of the girls matter so little...
that we forgot one of them existed.
And also, I'm pretty sure that girl we forgot has had one line of dialogue.
Yeah.
So first off, the boys. We have the tall, quiet boy.
Yeah.
Who also is way too good for Ichigo.
Oh, yeah, no, he's charming, nice, kind of sweet, is very understanding when Ichigo's like, I want to partner with somebody else.
Like, needlessly understanding.
Yeah, like, I don't know what's his deal, if he just doesn't care.
Or he's just badly written.
Probably. He'll probably have this, like, stupid character turn like some of the other boys, where he's like, no, I hate you here, I'm gonna kill you.
Talking about bad boys, let's talk about 666.
No, let's talk about Fat Boy first.
Fat Boy... Actually, and you may be thinking, whoa, guys,
that's mean. Why did you call him Fat Boy?
That's all there is.
He is literally eating in every scene he's in these next two in episode 2 and 3. He's eating bread, or he has bread in his locker, or he's eating something, and then his bread gets dusty when there's fighting, and he's very sad when his bread gets dirty, so he can't eat it. The only scene he's not eating in is the scene where they're playing ball for some reason. That's the only scene he's not eating in. So,
listen.
You don't have to make the fat character eat. You can just have a slightly overweight character, and he can just exist. Also, why does he... Okay, these... Fuck. These children were literally born to pilot these mechs. Why would you give this child who has to like pilot a mech and be very active and stuff a shit ton of food? Like, how would he even get fat in this universe?
Also, don't they have like regiment training?
Yeah.
See, isn't it fun? Like, you can tell. No, see, the story's about sex though, so let's not worry about how are they trained? How do they do anything? Like how does
this work?
How does this work?
How did they get chosen? How did this kid get fat? Even I'm like, okay, if he was genetically fat, that's fine. But you keep showing him eating, and it just makes me question your whole world.
And they have like, and it's funny because like this world is supposed to be really big and everything, but like it's empty.
It's hella empty because they're just stuck in the bird cage, so there's like 10 characters they interact with, and that's it.
And even then, the one time they go out to the city, it's empty.
They don't see anybody. They don't see anyone moving. They don't see cars. I don't know if there's cars in this universe.
I wouldn't be surprised if the spoiler is that like, oh no, actually that's all of humanity frozen in sleep. Because like,
except there's other plantations, maybe.
But they're all just full of people sleeping while they terraform the planet. There you go. I just spoiled the story for you.
There we go. We did it. We made a better story than what they'll probably come up with. It's fine.
So.
That boy made me very angry.
No, he made me very mad because I'm like, you're just showing him eating.
That's his character.
That's lazy fucking writing and not harmless fun.
No.
That's not
you're
not harmless and not fun.
Of fat people, they're fat because they like to eat, not because of genetic reasons, not because of illnesses or anything like that.
Or having a shitty-ass metabolism like me.
Yeah.
So, whatever, right?
So fuck us, I guess. Fuck fat people. So let's talk about the other boys.
666.
Is that...
that's
annoying boy.
See, I know everyone hates him, and I understand because he has a very strong personality. I like him because someone is doing something in this anime.
Somebody questions why Hiro is so special. Because even we can't understand it.
Yeah.
It's just like the main guy's like, no, he's special. Don't worry about it. He can stay. Even though he failed all of his tests. He's failed every single trial that they've given him.
And also, because you're wondering, yes, I cut the bit where they mentioned that he doesn't age, but who gives a fuck? I don't care.
It doesn't matter because I don't give a shit. What does that mean in this world? I don't know.
Also, if they were all raised as children...
How do they not age now?
How did he so very conveniently stop aging at the age of 16? Whatever, it's fine. I don't care.
All right, annoying boy, though. Annoying boy gets a good character moment.
Yeah.
Annoying boy is like... and it's understandable for his character because he's just like he's very angry that Hiro is getting special treatment where like these kids had to work super hard and have to succeed in their tests because if they fail they're fucking gone and they're probably dead.
Yeah, because they keep saying that they just disappear.
Yeah, like we don't know what happens to them once they leave. Like it's just fucking over. And like he's very gung-ho and he's very like and it shows him like kind of not caring as much about the girl because he just wants to enact his own desires and stuff.
Yeah.
And in the third episode, he goes too far and the girl gets hurt because the girl can feel the pain of the mech, so the mech gets hurt, so the girl gets hurt. And he actually has a moment where he's worried about her. He gets very relieved when she wakes up and he apologizes for what he did and he wants to work with her more in the future and get to know her better. That's a good character moment.
But it
doesn't matter because he's not the main character. So and it's the third episode. So is that his character done?
Yep.
Probably.
No, don't wait. There'll be more when they all die in episode 22.
Fair.
So that takes us over to we're done with the boys. We only have
Quiet Boy.
Quiet Boy, who seemed like a really nice guy up until episode 3.
Episode 3, where he suddenly is like
an asshole.
Fuck my partner. She's not doing good enough. For some reason, we didn't. That's the girl we've completely forgotten about because like she's so nothing. Unfortunately, that like he's like, oh no, I can't go into battle with her. I want to switch partners. Fuck this. I don't want to do this. You can't switch partners. It's just just try it out a few more times.
I never knew changing partners would feel so good, said that boy.
So in the third episode, the other 3 mechs get in trouble because they go down to defeat some Craxers. I literally forgotten the name of the enemies.
Yeah, it's fine.
Craxers or something like that.
Klaxosaurus.
Craxosaurus. Klaxus, whatever, it doesn't matter, the monsters. So Zero Two's mech has to go down and to help them, but who's gonna pilot with Zero Two?
Not Hiro, because he sucks.
Because Hiro is not actually, certified as a mech pilot because he keeps failing his tests. Imagine that! Imagine that! You get a failing grade because you can't pass your tests, so you don't actually get to graduate and get your degree. What the fuck? Anyway, so he won't.
Talk about continuing to fail up, huh?
Fair.
Oof.
So Mitsuru, the boy, says, "Okay, I'll pilot with her. I'm a certified mech pilot, and if Hiro..." And then he suddenly gets like really evil because it's like, oh, Hiro thinks he's so hot and cool because he piloted that one mech one time with that girl, but he sucked the whole rest of the time. I'm gonna show him that I'm so much better.
Also, I love that he's like, in the moment of passion later on, he's saying the most like shitty things, and he's like,
he's on you're on speaker with his previous his partner and Hiro and the Nana.
I never knew changing partners would feel so good.
Yeah, fuck my other partner. This mech feels great.
Except not that way.
Except not that way, because we didn't actually show that. Yeah. Oh, but wait. Don't you remember? If you get into a mech with 02 more than 3 times, you're not going to make it, because she's so rough with you.
It's because her pussy's so powerful.
It's too powerful for most men. Hiro was fine, but
because his dick is the biggest and the strongest.
But when 02 goes full ape, apparently she's like, yeah, this was nothing. I'm gonna show you my real power. And Mitsuru's like, oh god. So at the end of the episode, she gets out of the mech. She's fine. And Mitsuru's in the back, just like bloody and dying.
Yeah, no, yeah. 02's just got like a cigarette in her mouth.
Too good.
Yeah.
See, she really only should pilot with her darling.
Oh, if only there was a strong man to dominate her and put her in her place, which is on her her hands and knees, apparently. Fucking hate this so much.
Should we talk about Ichigo? Doesn't matter.
Yes, she likes Hiro for some reason. So there's a moment in episode 2 where in order to do the test to prove that Hiro can actually
pilot a mech,
that she decides to be his partner, and
because they can't actually pilot 02's mech because she's not certified.
Yeah, she's not certified because bullshit rules. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
So in order to do like a sparring session,
he has to find a partner.
Ichigo decides to get in the mech with
and the other guy, her partner, is super understanding. Is like, whatever, you're nice basically siblings, so it's fine.
Yeah. Yep. Have sex with your
sibling. It's fine.
It's fine.
So she gets into the mech with him, and at first they seem to be doing okay.
Yeah.
Like they can actually kind of like move a little bit, and they're actually like kind of connecting because they're brother and sister basically. So they have a connection.
The anime went out of its way to tell us that.
Yeah, basically, and in a better told story at Pacific Rim, brother and sister could actually connect and pilot a mech. Yeah. But in this story, it fails because he doesn't feel anything.
Yeah. Fuck, it's fucking killing me inside.
So he's like, she's like, what did you do different with 02? Like how did you get into that?
I hate this bit.
Yeah, you're welcome. So he's like, she kissed me, and Ichigo somehow says, kiss? What's that?
I hate this so much. What
universe?
How
is there no kissing, but the allegories for sex are so in your face? And then, okay, I can't actually remember in episode 1 if 02 was the person who told Hiro what a kiss was. So if he's the only one that knows what a kiss is, I guess that's fine. But like, how does that even exist in this culture?
To me, it feels kind of really short-sighted, the idea that, like, because it makes you feel as though do these kids exist in a vacuum? Because if they do, why do they act like normal people do, like being embarrassed about their bodies?
Yeah.
And also thinking that 02 being forward with Hiro is somehow like
is wrong. Yeah.
Like how? See, you don't get to pick which part of the vacuum you want to be in. If you're in the vacuum, you're fully in the vacuum. But also, imagine a world in which the idea of touching someone's lips with yours has no name. But I feel like it's one of those really simple interactions that you'd be like, oh yeah, clearly that has a name. Or the kids would have come up with a name for it. We're thinking way more than they did.
Than the anime did. But don't worry, he feels nothing from the kiss.
Also, I love the fact that she has to do something about it.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have to try harder.
No.
See, you don't have to change boys watching this. Just let the girls fix
Make
the problem.
Make the girls change
for you. Isn't that the hottest thing?
Yeah.
When 2 girls like you and they'll do whatever it takes to get you.
So hot.
So the
kiss doesn't work and he fails the test. Whoa, big shocker.
Yep.
This fucking loser kid fails the test.
Yep. Do these kids know about relationships? Do they know about marriage or like
doesn't seem like it,
feeling affection towards a person romantically?
I don't think so.
Then what the hell is Ichigo feeling? What's her deal? Like, because it feels so heteronormative. It feels so basic level 1, not actually thinking where the fuck is your editor this whole fucking time?
There is no editor. Fuck your editor, apparently. And then later this comes up and she's like embarrassed about the kiss and she can't focus on being the other guy's mech pilot. Because she's too embarrassed and thinking about that?
No. She can't focus on being the other guy's steering wheel.
You're not wrong, because she's thinking about kissing another boy.
I wanted to do an image macro of, like, a guy in a car, but, like, the fucking steering wheel is just an ass. Yeah. And I'm like, darling, should I make that?
If you want. That's pretty good.
Yeah, okay, let me make a note about that.
That's fair.
Darling in the Franxx.
Macro.
Jeez, I could make it live right now, but you know what? It's fine.
Yento
Darling
is
in
so
the Franxx
not bothered
macro.
by her yelling. He's so happy right now.
He loves it. This is
his relaxing time.
What was that meme? You may not like it, but this is the
peak, the ideal body.
This is
peak, whatever.
Peak cat performance.
Peak performance, yeah. Anyway, I think that's enough. One of my other.
What about the rest of the girls, Kay?
Doesn't matter.
There's
a light-haired girl.
Who has had twice as many lines as Glasses Girl, by which I mean like 2.
Yeah. Glasses Girl.
I really like the mech she has, but at this point we're just literally falling for the trick. So if you made waifu robots and we're falling for it.
Yeah.
Miku. Pigtails Girl is nice in the fact that she's expressive, but again her reactions make no sense considering in a world in which these kids have lived in a vacuum their whole life. Fuck! Try! Actually try to tell the story, Jesus Christ.
And Ichigo, it doesn't matter, she's focused on Hero, so it really doesn't matter.
What about Nana, though?
Even the other characters are like, why do you like Hero so much? He's a loser.
Yeah. I really, like, that one bit really feels as though, like, we're missing something in this story. Because, like, Hero is actually kind of a loser?
He is. He can't pilot a mech. He like, can't do anything. He's not smart, it seems like. He doesn't, like, figure out problem solves. It's like, oh, we got us, okay, it would be kind of cool if when 02 and Mitsuru got in the pilot and, like, they got down to the place, he was helping them with the battle or something, because, like, he can see the screens. Like, if he was more like a tactician sort of guy, that would be kind of interesting. Like, maybe this kid wasn't designed to be, even though he was bred to be a mecha pilot, maybe it's just not in him to be a mecha pilot, so they find something else for him to do.
Oh, Kitty, it just gave me the biggest fucking war flashback. There's a fucking scale of how useful your protagonist should be, where on the very bad end we have Ichigo. No, I mean, Hiro, who has done nothing.
No.
Who
passed out during his battle, of which he did something.
And on the upper end of the most useful never fails us everything, I may be getting his name wrong, but it's Inaho from Aldnoah Zero, who is the smartest, solves every problem, even in the episode he's not on, he solves the problem for the day. He's the genius child who makes no mistakes and only grows more powerful through the seasons. The season 1 and 2. Aldnoah Zero, literally, like, I just, like...
War flashbacks.
Yeah, war flashbacks me, because he's so perfect and flawless, and it made that anime a dread to watch because it was boring.
Yeah.
Because by episode 4, I knew he's gonna solve all the problems. Mm-hmm. He is John Cena, he's Roman Reigns, he has no discernible weaknesses, he's just strength and strong, and has the biggest dick all the time. Mm-hmm. So I think your protagonist should fall somewhere in the middle. They shouldn't be the most useful, but they shouldn't be so useful that they invalidate all of the issues or any problems that might arise. Mm-hmm. But they're not useless where they're like, it feels as though they're if you told me Hero's not the main character of the story, I would almost believe you. Because Jesus Christ, he's done nothing!
He's a shitty loser.
I would rather have the story be from 02's point of view.
Yeah, at least it would give her some agency and figure out what the fuck is happening with her, because we don't even know. She's just on the planet.
I really like this really tightly advanced human civilization that has what appears to be giant robots and children engineering, and yet there's no security to stop her from literally...
going wherever the fuck she wants.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that, like, this archetype of a female character who is this, like, it's a teenage boy's idea of a girl. She's perfect. She's
hot.
You know what? It's a teenage boy's crush on a girl.
Yeah.
In which you forget.
You don't know because you don't actually know the girl if she has any flaws. So you just get her as perfect.
Yeah. You just focus on the things you like about her, and you completely forget the fact that she is a human being with
feelings,
things she cares about. Goes and guess what? crushes of her own. Why would Zero Two, who can get anyone, care for this loser who has actually not done anything? Guys, and like, listen. I don't care if in episode 6, which is called Darling in the Franxx, which seems like really late to actually...
Either really late or really early.
Like, I don't care if he becomes the best mecha pilot ever, because, like...
I don't care.
Like, what, do you think there's a twist to this?
Is the twist that it's sex?
Because it
is.
Yeah, it's sex.
Sorry,
I get it. Yeah, we need
chocolate.
some glucose to get it through this. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
That was basically, we've actually covered all of my notes from the episode. That's how in-depth we went in this shit.
It's been 50-something minutes. You can now go and type that comment if you want. That's fine. I will destroy you with my... Where did I put my snack?
I have no idea.
Are you eating my snack?
No.
Because I got one snack too.
I know, I don't know where it went.
Yanto, are you eating it?
He says ass on it, probably.
That's fine. Hey there, everybody. Wow, it feels good to get this out of our system. We haven't suffered this badly since...
It's been a while.
Since the Suffercast.
Which we'll get back to.
We want to give we're gonna give a shout out to Arisos for making us do this. Kitty is flipping you off right now.
You're welcome.
We love you, but Jesus Christ, of course he knew.
He knew. He knew we would hate this.
He knew we would fucking hate this.
Which is fair.
I'm really happy because like Arisos came from my writing channel, and it's funny because like, you know, there's friends of ours make this joke of like cool thing comes up in a story, it's like, oh wait, but why do people do that, or how do they manage to do it? And I'm like, you're roasting me live. It's so good. It's like, why are the girls on all fours, and why is the handle for the mech coming out of their hips and their heads a UI?
I mean, that would make sex a lot easier, but Jesus.
Yeah, you know, you're not wrong. I was looking at the handle and I'm like, that would make it way easier. But I don't know. It feels like, I don't know, kind of bulky, and I would have to be made out of metal or like some sort of like compound.
Plastic.
Yeah. You want plastic wrapped around your head? I don't know.
I mean, it's a bad idea no matter what.
That feels so close to just a utility belt for sex. See, I got some lube here.
Pull out all the stops. Got some lube. Got some different kinds of lube because you gotta have. Are you gonna have your water based or your silicone based?
Isn't it water based just like better all the time, especially for your toys?
I'm pretty sure.
Please do not pour lube all over your anime figures.
I mean, if you want to, you bought them.
I mean, yeah.
But don't try to sell them afterwards. That's gross.
Yeah, that's gross. Oh no! Secondhand figures have taken on a different context entirely now.
That's why they're sticky.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of We Ruin Everything.
You're welcome.
Hey, it's okay to say you're welcome. Okay, that's a visual joke. People can't tell.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, Yanto's butt's right behind me. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's right there. I don't know where your snack went. Anyway.
Hey there, everybody. We're Dango Duo. We watch anime content and yell about anime. Fuck anime. Anime was a mistake.
Wait, what are we enjoying this season? Pop Team Epic.
Pop Team Epic is good.
Citrus.
Citrus is all right.
It'll do.
It'll do.
Card Captor is good, but
we have to wait until...
It might go on forever, so...
It might go on for, like, 2 seasons. It's actually likely that Darling in the Franxx will go for 2 seasons.
I think, yeah. I honestly think so, because that's triggers.
Which seems really... I'm gonna just say right now, lame, because there was a mystery you were carrying through Kill la Kill, and there were answers you sought, but there's no... there are no answers to get in Darling in the Franxx, because there are no questions.
The only question I have is what happened to the world?
It's clearly Mars, or it's some sort of planet they're colonizing. Like, it's super straightforward.
I want to know, but I don't care enough to watch the series to know. I'll just look up Wikipedia.
I want to know what love is.
I won't find it in this anime.
That's a song about sex, too, by the way.
Isn't every song about...
No. Pour some sugar on a babe. Is that how it goes? I forget. That one's also about sex.
Yeah.
Rock You Like a Hurricane. That's about sex. There is...
These are better euphemisms than in the show.
Yeah. A lot of hair metal is about sex, fun fact. What's that song by Kiss? Oh my god. I mean, a bunch of the Kiss songs are about sex. I shouldn't have to tell you that.
Fair.
I forget what it's called. I used it for one of my books.
Nice.
Not about sex, but whatever, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
What's another hair metal song I can think of?
What was on the soundtrack for the book you made me?
It was Maneater, but that's not really quite. I could literally bring it up.
That's pretty sex.
That's pretty sex. That is pretty sex, isn't it?
She's a man-eater.
She's a man-eater. I'm actually just thinking of the Rock of Ages soundtrack.
Fair.
Because that one, yeah. Oh, I've been waiting for a girl like you.
Yep.
There are songs in there that are not sex-centric, like Heart in My Heart. That's a good one.
You
would think it's about sex. It's not. Heart in My Heart is a good song. Look it up. It's good 80s.
It's a good song.
Pat Benatar.
Pat Benatar.
Benatar. Not about sex. Good songs, though. Invincible. That's a good song. Shadows of the Night. That's a good song.
There's one song about sex, but it's the most famous one, I think, but I forget it.
Because I know her for Invincible and Shadows of the Night.
There's the one famous song. What the fuck is that called? It's on, it was on the first Rock Band or whatever.
Pat Benatar. Songs of... after you do this, open up a new tab and just search songs about sex.
Fair. Hit me with your best shot.
Wait, that's not a... Oh, that is about sex! Oh, because you're a real something with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me.
The 100 best songs about sex.
Let's go. Let's go. That's cute. Okay.
I don't... Turn off the lights.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
We have to actually... Sticky drama.
That's disgusting.
Drown in it.
I don't know any of these songs so far.
Who the fuck are these people?
Oh yeah, Vanessa Carlton's White Houses, it does actually have sex in it, but it's not about sex.
Yeah, this list so far sucks. Britney Spears' Touch My Hand is about sex?
I have no idea.
Wait, how many of... Remember OG Lady Gaga, like, the Fame? A bunch of that was about sex.
Most of that is about sex.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is...
Monster is about sex.
What's the Poker Face about sex?
Yeah.
It's funny, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is Max Stories, welcome back. In my brain, I have that tagged as that strip club song, because the one time I went to a strip club with some people, that was playing, like, on repeat.
I touch myself! That's a good one.
Yeah, so in my head I was like, what's that Lady Gaga strip club song? Poker Face is a good strip club song, though, let's be real. There was a girl that came out to Nickelback, and that was rough. That was rough.
How the hell we wind up like this?
We need a hero to save us.
That's my stripper song.
Look at this photograph. Well,
no, Shakira's a lot about sex.
At least she didn't come out to Bob Dylan.
Fuck that.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. We are in 35 and none of these are fucking jumping at us.
These all suck.
How many? I think OG Michael Jackson was a lot about sex, wasn't it?
Oh, what's that song where the music video is set in Egypt?
No, that's not Man in the Mirror.
No.
Do you remember the time
that's about sex.
we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we
George Michael. George Michael's mostly about sex. That's fair.
Yep. We're on 20.
And I don't know any of these
Milkshake.
songs. Oh, Milkshake. I mean, that's... Yeah. That's... Yeah.
What part of the sex do you think that's about?
Boobs.
You think so?
Just boobs.
Rock the Boat?
Don't rock the boat, baby.
Okay.
I don't think it's that song. It's fine.
How many OG songs do you think were about sex?
Oh.
And R&B doesn't count because most R&B was about
this
sex.
Is mostly R&B and shit like that, so...
When a man loves a man...
See, like...
Oh, yeah, we had a plot twist to Dolly and the Franxx.
Oh, yeah, we have a better plot twist than they'll ever come up with, I'm sure.
Wouldn't it be great? Oh, it wouldn't because it would ruin the character of 2B. Jesus Christ, we're not playing the era just yet. 02 for all the straight boys. But what if 02 had penis?
And Hiro was super into it.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great? And that would make sense why when Ichigo
kisses him.
He was like, wait a minute, whoa. You got a Vagu, I ain't about that lifestyle, you know?
Bad romance.
That would be great. But then the worst part about that happening would be all of the translars that would come out.
Mm-hmm. Because of that. Oh, she, you know.
Bad Romance. Of course Bad Romance is about sex.
Yep.
Just Dance. That's another good strip club song.
Telephone. It's about murdering men, so it's basically sex.
Yeah.
Judas.
Wait, Max, your opinions on the objectification of women are invalid because you went to a strip
The Edge
club
of
once.
Glory. Don't forget the Edge of Glory.
Sex. Listen, I didn't have much choice, and that was like, I was young back then. I'm better now. And I feel bad about that.
Do what you want.
And that's why I want to seek to...
Oh,
that's totally about sex. Marry the Night is about sex.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Dance in the
person
dark,
out there yelling
monster.
at me. Listen. You know, I was young once. Now I'm just an old slowpoke. But listen, it's fine.
God, I love Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga's good.
She is good.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep. Our Pup was good.
Oh yeah, I liked her. The Fame Monster.
Yeah, no,
That's a great
the
album.
Fame Monster was a fucking great CD because
Yeah.
it gave you best of both worlds. There's like her first CD is really good. It feels kind of all over the place because it was just
because it was her first CD. So that makes sense.
Monster had a way better of a theme. What's that song she did with Telephone?
Telephone. Oh fuck, I love
That's a good
Telephone.
song. That's a good song.
There's a really good mashup of Telephone and
Glee.
No. No, we don't talk about Glee. Glee did do some good mashups, but and I still have some Glee songs on my iPhone. Don't judge, but
Go, but don't scroll anymore.
but
She just scrolled.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I remember.
But the song I forget which Love Live song it's mashed up with, but
yeah.
on that really good mashup album of Love Live and, and other songs,
the
there's
Love
a
Live.
really good one with Telephone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to bring up your iTunes
also,
real quick.
Born This Way. Not about sex, but still pretty good.
But great.
But also, the country version of that is so good.
Go figure.
Yeah.
What's that album called?
Make it country, baby, that's okay. 'Cause I was born this way. From London, Paris, Japan, back to USA. Yeah.
True Nogasm, the Love Live mashup album. Telephone Ghostbusters. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my favorites, honestly.
Wait, Love Live has a song called Ghostbusters?
No, they also include Ghostbusters in there.
That's fucking great. Scroll up. I want because this is on Bandcamp. It's called the Love Live Mashup Megamix
By True Nogasm.
True Nogasm.
It's amazing, and even if you don't like all the songs, which I don't, you'll find some great hits in there.
The Phantom Preliminaries is my favorite song of
my favorite is definitely Telephone Ghostbusters, but Ocean Halation is really good.
Oh, that
too.
was really good. That was really good. Yeah.
What's another really good one?
Kitty, this video is an hour long.
That's fine. Future Gangnam Style is really good.
Future, yeah.
There's another.
Wait a minute.
Oh, we didn't start the Psychic Fire in the Flames. That's a good one.
Is this a Suffercast?
Oops.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll just keep it as a reaction.
It's fine. Oh, it's fine. Anyway.
Is there anything else you want to say about Darling in the Franxx today?
It's shitty.
Yeah.
We came up with a better twist, and I'm sure I'll read the Wikipedia summaries if people are like, oh no, it gets better. I'll just read the Wikipedia summaries.
Welcome back to Dango Duo reads the wiki pages.
I mean...
Okay. Oh, wait, you know what? Bring it up. We'll read it to ourselves, but then we won't say it. You'll get to hear us just like fucking just groan. Okay, let's get close for the ASMR groans of us reading the description of the next episodes.
Jesus, why there's so many characters. It's gonna go 24 episodes.
Yeah, that makes sense. So episode 4, titled Flap Flap.
That's right. Mitsuru.
No, we're not allowed to read it out loud. We're just gonna we're gonna read it silently. Feel free to highlight things that are stupid because I can't read very well from here.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Well, I'm glad that nothing happens in episode 4. Okay.
Oh, look.
What?
Finally. It only took 4 episodes again.
I'm happy, but I'm sure it's not gonna work. Your thorn.
No, it works.
No, does it? Well, that's good.
Somehow.
I'm glad. Furapu furapu.
Flap flap.
Yep. Furapu.
Oh, there we go.
That's good. I'm glad. So he'll do it for 3.
Oh, they have another one of these.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Oh, yeah,
because we're running out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Oh yay.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What? Whoa. What the fuck?
Wait, who's that?
Hito.
What? That's weird.
Did that happen to the other ones?
No, I don't think so. Solar 76 didn't have that. That's my nickname for the guy from the first episode.
Doesn't
He
matter.
just looks like Solar 76. He's dead.
He doesn't have a name. It doesn't
He's
matter.
dead.
Da.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's sexy. I'm sure it's not gross
no.
or like a body deformity. It's fine. So, what about the one after that? Yep.
All right. After that, it's the episode called "Darling in the Franxx." Na, 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 na. Yep. Oh, okay. And then they come out. Oh no.
Okay.
But then, of course.
Okay, that's a nice sentence structure there. Really? Really? It's not a tumor.
What? Okay.
Okay.
She has a plot. That's nice.
I'm sure it involves scheme and requires him to exist.
Oh, good.
Shooting star moratorium.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yay. Good for him.
I'm happy that took 7 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh
no! It's a beach episode. It's a beach episode.
Are you fucking
Episode 7 is a beach episode.
Shitting me? They are perplexed at the existence of the town since they initially believed civilization only existed in plantations. Jesus.
This is just Gurren Lagann. Look at this sentence.
This is. What about episode 8, Kitty? Titled Boys X Girls. Oh my fucking god! This is a fan service episode, isn't it?
Yeah.
The females.
The females,
Kitty.
Wikipedia writer, please stop.
Oh my god. Sets up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ends up seeing the girls naked by accident. Fucking.
Oh. Okay. And this okay. So episode 7 and 8 are fan service, beach episode and fan service episode. Cool. Not happening. Oh wait. Whoa.
What did you say?
The studio is different depending on the episode. Trigger makes episode 4.
Okay.
And 6 and 8, but A1 Pictures has done the rest of the episodes.
Yeah. You know what?
Interesting.
Their name is on it, so you put your name on this.
Unfortunately.
You know?
Oh, okay. So yeah, the ending is sung by the girls.
That makes sense. Yeah, I kind of guessed that. One of them.
All right, I don't give a shit. All right, cool.
I am so happy.
Cool, I'm done.
I just did the mental thing where I just put a check mark on this anime, and we don't have to touch it ever again. Because let me tell you, that right there is 5 episodes of nothing happening.
Yeah, sounds like the 6th episode.
Except for the thing that kind of like. Oh, I'm glad that it took 7 episodes for our main character to catch up to everyone.
You're not wrong.
Talk about a slow start. That was the name of another anime we watched.
We can't end the episode. We gotta do shout-outs still.
I'm sorry. I'm going through all the 7 stages of hating Darling and the Franxx. I mean, actually, no, that makes no sense.
All the stages are hate.
Stage 1, hate. Fuck. Oh, Kitty, I love you. I would not have survived this channel without you.
Fair.
Anime sucks. We know. We watch anime, like, regularly. And we analyze it and we take it seriously. It's just harmless fun, Kitty. That means it's immune to criticism and should not even be talked about in a serious light.
If you want to see what we're talking about, well, we're not on the channel. Sometimes it's bad anime. Check out our Twitters.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was smooth!
Thank you.
Jesus Christ, that was smooth! Hey there, we have Twitter accounts at Dango Duo for updates when videos go up, or promos of our new LPs. And LadyKittyLynn for pictures of cats and love live news, and just whatever Kitty's up to.
Yep.
And at me, at MistreKirin, for writing advice, inspiration, and whenever I'm doing silly writing posts. I did some very nice tweets recently, so... Also, I mean, this is like 2 weeks in the future. But yeah, no, follow me for jokes. I make jokes sometimes. Also, if you watch this, and you don't hate our guts, and you for some reason you're like, yo, guys,
Guys, you really need to watch Gurren Lagann.
You need to watch Gurren Lagann, or you need to play this one video game, hopefully with robots in it. We could do like a selection of like, no, that feels kind of scummy. Buy us this. We have an Amazon wishlist. The easiest way to bribe us to do something is, as always, bribing us to do something.
Sure.
Whatever you get us from the Amazon wishlist, whether it is a game, a movie, or Pokemon cards, we will do a video on them regardless. It's just a little way, because sometimes people are like, I want to give you guys a donation, but I want it to, I don't want to just,
I want to do a monthly one, like on our Patreon, wink wink.
Oh, we have a Patreon, the number one place to support us now that YouTube hates us and has turned off monetization. Patreon is the number one way to support us and to help us make more of what you love. If you watch this and you thought, damn, you guys sure had a really meaningful conversation about songs that are about sex, then you can pledge as little as $1. Small donations mean a lot to us. They really do. For $1, you get to vote on lotteries and get to watch specific posts. If you pledge a little more, though, you get to get shout-outs, watch all of our editorials like this one a day before it goes up on YouTube, and of course, as I said, a shout-out like the following people:
Amelia,
Angela,
Arizos,
Leire,
Luna,
and V for Victoria.
Victoria.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Arizos, you madman. Yeah, that's right, we fuck.
We fuck.
Yep.
Yanto, I love you.
He's like, yeah, well,
Yeah, I know.
you guys are biased. You guys didn't give this anime a shot. You guys didn't give it a real shot.
We were gonna stop at episode 2. I gave it the second episode. Don't put that away.
We didn't have to watch episode 3.
No.
But we did our due diligence.
Yep.
How did we start this? What was
Jesus Christ. This is me almost falling over is how we started this, right?
Hey there, everybody. I hope you have a lovely day, and
Don't break your chair.
don't break your chair.
It's a very specific thing to
Yeah.
end on, but almost fell over, so
Stop objectifying women. Stop it,
like, please,
please.
dear God.
If you want to jerk off to this kind of material, not this video. Jesus, no.
I mean, whatever floats your boat.
I mean, just don't tell us about it.
Yeah, please.
If you want to, darling, the Franxx is the thing that gets.
I'd read hentai of this.
Yeah, but like actual fucking though, right?
Yeah, obviously.
See,
No, I'd read hentai dojins of this.
Didn't I say that when we were watching? I'm like, someone is actually making the hentai version of this where they're actually fucking in the mech, and then the mech's fucking, because they purposefully make those mechs way too cute. The one with the gun lance is the best.
She's cute.
Yep.
Out of context, kitty. Yeah, I'd read hentai of this.